There's an SUV sitting on used car lots right now for $6,000 that rides better than a BMW X3, costs less to maintain than a Honda CR-V, and has an interior that makes $50,000 German SUVs feel overpriced. And BMW owners know it. They've seen it. They've sat in one. And they'll never admit that a $6,000 vehicle makes their $70,000 lease look stupid. I've been turning wrenches for over 20 years. I've worked on BMWs that needed $5,000 in repairs at 60,000 miles. And I've worked on this SUV at 200,000 miles that needed nothing but an oil change. A customer came in last year driving a 2018 BMW X3, 42,000 miles. Already needed new brake rotors, a coolant leak repair, and a software update that cost $300 just to diagnose. Total bill was $1,800. He asked me if BMWs were always this expensive to own. I pointed out the window at a trade-in sitting on the lot next door. A 2014 version of the SUV I'm about to tell you about. I said that one will cost you $6,000 and you won't see me again for 2 years. He laughed. Then he drove it. Then he stopped laughing. Today I'm breaking down the $6,000 SUV that makes BMW owners jealous, and why German car owners will never admit this vehicle exists. The SUV is the Lexus RX 350, 2000 through 2015. And I already know what you're thinking. Lexus isn't cheap. That's a luxury brand. That's exactly why this deal exists. Here's what the market gets wrong. People see the Lexus badge and assume it's expensive. They see BMW and assume it's prestigious. So they pay $70,000 for a new X3 and walk right past a 10-year-old RX 350 that will outlast it by a decade. Meanwhile, the Lexus has been quietly depreciating because nobody under 45 shops for them. The average RX buyer is 58 years old. They're trading them in for newer models. Dealerships are stacking up low-mile examples and dropping prices because young families won't even look. Their loss, your gain. Let me tell you about the customer who almost made the most expensive mistake of his life. A guy came in about 6 months ago, mid-30s, good job. Wanted something that looked successful but wouldn't break the bank. He was between a 2017 BMW X3 for $32,000 and a 2015 Lexus RX 350 for $14,000. He was leaning toward the BMW. Said it had the badge, the presence, the respect. I asked him one question. Do you want to look rich or be rich? He didn't understand, so I broke it down. The BMW X3 with 60,000 miles will cost him an average of $1,800 per year in repairs. That's the actual data. Water pump failures, oil leaks, electrical gremlins. Brake wear, that's double the industry average. The Lexus RX 350 with the same miles will cost him $450 per year. That's 4 years of Lexus ownership for the price of 1 year with the BMW. Over 5 years, the BMW costs $9,000 in maintenance. The Lexus costs $2,000 to $200. That's $6,800 difference. Add the $18,000 he saved on the purchase price, and he's ahead by nearly $25,000. He bought the Lexus. 6 months later, he texted me. His exact words were, "My neighbor just asked what I paid for it. I told him, he looked sick. He's making payments on an X5. Here's what nobody tells you about the third generation RX 350. It's built on the same platform as the Toyota Highlander. Same factory in Canada, same assembly line workers, same quality control. The engine is Toyota's 2GR-FE 3.5-litre V6. This is the same engine in the Highlander, the Tacoma, the 4Runner, and the Sienna. Over 10 million of these engines have been produced. The failure rate on properly maintained examples is near zero. I've personally seen this engine run past 300,000 miles. Not heard about it. Seen it. On my lift, multiple times. The transmission is a 6-speed automatic built by Aisin. That's Toyota's transmission supplier. Traditional torque converter. No CVT, no dual clutch. Just gears that shift and last forever. Let's compare the numbers directly. A 2015 Lexus RX 350 with 80,000 miles. Costs $12,000 to $15,000. A 2015 BMW X3 with the same miles costs $16,000 to $19,000. But here's where it gets painful for BMW owners. Brake job on the RX 350, $350. Brake job on the X3, $850. Water pump replacement on the RX 350. Never. These don't fail. Water pump on the X3, $1,200 and it's a known issue. Transmission service on the RX 350, $180 every 60,000 miles. Transmission service on the X3, $350 if you're lucky. If the mechatronic unit fails, you're looking at $4,000. The RX 350 holds its value better too. A 10-year-old RX still commands 60% of its original price. A 10-year-old X3 is worth maybe 35%. So you're paying more for a car that's worth less and costs more to keep running. This is why BMW owners get quiet when you bring up the Lexus. They know. They just won't say it out loud. If this kind of straight talk is helping you, subscribe to Mechanic Secrets. More videos coming that dealerships really don't want you to see. Now let me give you the inspection checklist if you're shopping for one. First, check the water pump weep hole. Yes, I said these don't fail, but on rare occasions the seal can seep around 150,000 miles. Look for dried coolant residue on the front of the engine. Minor issue, but good negotiation leverage. Second, test the infotainment screen. The 2010 through 2012 models had some touchscreen delamination issues. Not mechanical, but annoying. Fixed in 2013 and newer. Third, look at the suspension. The RX rides soft by design, but if it's bouncing more than twice after you push down on the fender, the struts are worn. That's about $800 to fix, but tells you how the previous owner drove. Fourth, check for timing cover leaks. The 2GR FE can develop a small oil seep around the timing cover at high mileage. Look for residue on the passenger side of the engine. It's a $500 fix, but often ignored. Target 2013 through 2015. Those years have the updated infotainment, the best depreciation curve, and the lowest complaint counts. Avoid 2010 if you want the best interior tech. Who should buy this? Anyone who wants luxury without the luxury repair bills. Anyone who wants to look successful without making payments until 2030. Anyone smart enough to understand that a badge doesn't make a vehicle reliable. Who should skip it? If you need the newest tech and driver assists, the older RX won't have them. If you actually care about the BMW driving dynamics, the RX is softer and more comfortable rather than sporty. And if you're buying to impress strangers, you might care more about image than I can help with. The mechanic's verdict. The Lexus RX 350 is a Toyota Highlander in a tuxedo selling for less than a Honda CR-V with similar miles. It rides better than a BMW, lasts longer than a BMW, and costs a third as much to maintain. BMW owners know this. They've always known this. They just can't admit that a $6,000 Japanese SUV makes their monthly payment feel like a mistake. But you know now. And knowing is worth about $25,000 over the next 5 years. If this helped you, subscribe to Mechanic Secrets and hit the bell. Every like and share helps spread what dealerships don't want you to know. Drive safe, take care of your car, and it'll take care of you. Take it or leave it. I'll see you in the next.